Have you ever wondered how those crispy golden chicken nuggets from the freezer aisle are made? I mean, they're everywhere. Kids love them, adults sneak them at midnight, and they're practically a fast food icon. But behind those little bites is a massive operation. Today, we're going inside a chicken nugget factory to see exactly how they're made, from raw meat to the frozen bag in your grocery store. But first, a little history. Chicken nuggets actually started in a lab. Back in the 1950s, a food scientist named Robert C. Baker, a Cornell University professor, was trying to solve a problem. Chicken was cheap and healthy, but nobody wanted to deal with bones or full birds. So he invented something totally new, bite-sized, boneless pieces of chicken that could be breaded and fried. His team developed a method to bind ground chicken meat together without falling apart during frying. He called them chicken crispies, and he never even patented the idea. That's right, he gave it away for free just to help the poultry industry grow, and grow it did. The invention paved the way for what we now call the modern chicken nugget. Fast forward to the 1980s, and McDonald's launched the McNugget, and boom, nuggets became a global phenomenon. Today, billions are eaten every year, and they're not just fast food anymore. You'll find them in lunch boxes, party platters, and every frozen aisle in America. All right, back to the factory. The process starts with massive shipments of frozen chicken. These are huge blocks of meat stored at super low temperatures to keep them fresh. Workers unload them and toss them into industrial grinders. These aren't your home kitchen grinders though. These machines break down the meat into strips, then push it through like chunky paste. Next stop, the blender. Here the ground chicken gets mixed with salt, spices, flour, and sometimes even starches or flavor enhancers, depending on the brand's secret recipe. This mixing goes on for about 30 minutes, making sure everything sticks together evenly and gives that signature nugget texture. Then comes the shaping stage. The chicken mixture is pumped into a molding machine, which works kind of like a cookie cutter on steroids. Some factories make classic ovals, others go for stars, dinosaurs, or those boot and bell shapes you see at fast food chains. The result? Dozens of perfectly uniform nuggets coming out every second. Now it's time to get them breaded. The nuggets are dropped onto a conveyor belt that's already been lightly dusted with flour. This base layer helps the batter stick better later on. Then another conveyor gently rains more flour over the top, giving each nugget an even coating. After that, they take a quick dip in thick batter. Think of it like a gluey, seasoned bath. This gives them their signature crunch once they're cooked. And here's a fun trick. The batter is designed to puff up slightly when fried, giving nuggets that crispy shell we all love. Then comes the fry station. Nuggets are lowered into a massive fryer for about 3 minutes, not to cook them all the way, just to set the shape and give that golden color. They're par-fried, which means partially cooked, to make them perfect for freezing and reheating later. And that brings us to the freezer. The hot nuggets ride a spiral conveyor straight into a giant freezer set to minus 30 degrees Celsius, or about minus 22 Fahrenheit. This fast freezing method locks in the moisture and prevents sogginess later. In just a few minutes, they're frozen rock solid. After freezing, the nuggets go through an automated scale. A multi-head weigher measures out perfect portions and drops them into packaging bags. The bags get heat sealed and boom, ready for the shelves. But there's one last safety step. The sealed bags pass through metal detectors to make sure there's nothing inside that shouldn't be there. If the machine finds anything weird, that bag is pulled off the line. And there you have it, from a giant frozen block of meat to perfectly packaged nuggets ready for your air fryer at home. It's kind of amazing when you think about it. What started as a scientist's idea in a university lab has turned into one of the most iconic and widely consumed foods on the planet. Chicken nuggets are fast, fun, and nostalgic, but they're also a small masterpiece of food engineering, logistics, and mass production. So the next time you bite into a nugget, just remember there's a whole lot more going on behind the scenes than meets the eye. And hey, if you love food stories like this one, hit that follow button or subscribe. I've got more behind the scenes factory tours and food history coming your way.